Hello YouTube, what's going on? I'm Naked All Day, gamer, and today we're playing some World of Tanks. As you can see, I'm going to play on the map Himseldorf. I'm playing in my light Russian tank, Tier 2, the T-26. In my opinion, this tank is overpowered. When I say overpowered, I say it because I suck, and for me to do good in the tank, it must be some other force other than myself. Anyways, I'm going to let you see it the way I have. The way I have my loadout is I got camo, binocs, and a fire extinguisher. The reason why I put that, some people might argue, is because those modules don't cost anything to remove from your tank, so you might as well. I have spare. I can take them off one tank and put it on this tank. And the gun in this tank is very accurate, and it's very strong, has a lot of penetration, and I can penetrate even the front armor of a T-18, which is known as the all-known seal clubber. So I have a higher rate of fire. I can penetrate the front of him. As long as he doesn't hit me once, I could kill any T-18. Now, with that being said, I just slow it down real quick here. Oops. I just want to show you the tab menu here. We got a 59% chance of winning. Yeah, that's probably because I'm an experienced player. I was doing well in this tank even when I first started this game. That's how good this tank is. But you can see my win rate is 65% according to XBM. They have somebody on their team, and also the T-26 who's having fun. He has less than 1,000 battles, and you can see he's at 58%. That's probably 3 battles or 2 battles. I'm sure that's not 100% accurate. But, yeah, it's a little overmatched for these people, you know. But I just want to show you as a new person, maybe give you some ideas on how to play this tank. And if you start learning these techniques now, by the time you get a couple thousand games into your belt, you're going to be doing just fine in the higher tiers. So back to the gameplay. Most of the time, people early stages of this game don't really know what to do or where to go, how to position their tank, and I wanted to show you that just to give you an idea. There's some rubble in front of me, and if we were the enemy team looking at me, there's very little of my tank exposed. Yeah, I got a lot of my tank that's highlighted in the white outline that they won't be able to shoot. So you want to kind of try to hide a lot of your tank, just peek over. Okay, back to game camera view now. Speed the game back up. I noticed on the mini map down there in the right hand corner, as you can see, I'm adjusting it now. I always keep my eye on that. I'm just watching that square move, and I'm getting hit from somebody from behind. That's a new guy on our team. You know, you know, he's new to the game, so I'm not going to get too mad at him. It kind of irritated me at first, but because he's trying to shoot over the top of me. Do you see that? Oops. If you see that gun on that damage on top, he tried shooting right between those there, trying to use my tank as cover as I use that rubbish. But since he's new, I'd rather just not be in front of him because he's going to get me killed. I'm better off getting away from him so he doesn't shoot me anymore. And I'm sure he was he was sorry about it. But let's see what we got here. There's a dead teammate. I rushed that shot a little bit. Didn't lead him enough. And there was a building there. Now those autoloaders, they get a lot of shots off, but they have a little bit longer time of reloading. And I've taken some damage here by now, about half my damage. As you can see, I'm just kind of moving back and forth. A moving target's harder to hit, but every time you move, your reticle, which is the round circle, that like lighter blue circle there in my screen in the center, now it's green. That's called my reticle. And every time you move your tank, that reticle gets bigger. That's basically to simulate you aiming. Try to get this artillery way over there. There's 2 tanks, so even if they disappear, I'm going to fire a whole bunch of times just because I know they're there. I know the artillery is still there, even though he's not shooting. I'm trying to get a kill on him. One more shot, maybe. I guess one more after that. Okay. Well, he's moved. So now I'm just going to move in and keep playing. Now it's pretty even. We've killed 5 of their tanks, and they've now killed 5 of our tanks. There's artillery again, but my tank is just not tall enough. Try to drop a shell on that guy over there. I moved up a little bit. There could be a dead tank or some rubbish or something in the way. It's kind of hard to see. Caught him off guard. Now this is a good reason why you want to pay attention to your minimap, guys. If he hadn't known that I was in the center there, he would have known not to pull out in front of me. So my biggest advice to anybody new playing this game is get really comfortable with this mini map. You can make it really big. So I could even play like this because I don't need to see what's on the right side of my tank. Knowing the mini map is helping me. I drive by the mini map. It's like flying by radar type thing. The way I'm increasing and decreasing the map size here is by using the plus and minus sign next to the backspace on the top row of my keyboard there, next to 0. So play with that function, you know. Usually when I'm in a very fast tank and I'm all scouting, I'll try to keep my thing a little bit lower. If I'm in artillery or something slow, I bring it way up. It gives me more time to stare at the minimap and not what's directly in front of me. Now that guy was expecting me because he was watching his minimap, so kudos to you. His turret rotation is very slow. I knew if I could get around him, I'll be doing just fine. Now they're camping our base and we're about to camp theirs, or not capture I should say, not camp. So it's 1-to-1, but there's at least 4 of us closer to his flag and only 1 of him on our flag. So we're definitely going to win this game now. I've got 4 kills. I've done 320 damage. My tank has 180 hit points, so I've doubled the amount of damage. My damage has doubled my current hit points of a healthy tank. And I usually just want to get over what my tank is. So if I have 180 hit points on my tank, I want to do 190 hit points of damage. And to me, that means I've done more than my part. It's better to get more, obviously, but that's kind of how I calibrate it. So stay tuned. I'm going to post my screenshots to give you an idea of what this tank has done in this match. Thanks for watching. I'm Naked All Day.